Perfect.
What's going on, beautiful people? Today's video we're going to be talking about something that I guess you can consider it to be triggering, so be mindful of that. You're going to read the title so you know what you're clicking on. Alright, well, with that being said, let's move on. So basically, being trans and getting periods. Not fun, not fun at all. Very confusing for yourself, others as well, at least in interpersonal conversations. So basically, I don't remember what the age was when I first got mine, and for everyone that knows me, I basically lied to y'all and said I never had it, but I most definitely did. I want to say I probably started around the age of 11 or 12, not so sure what grade that is. Well, I know it became more significant when I was in 7th grade because, that's when I really, understood the term of being transgender and, coining the term to myself. So I remember vividly, well, depressingly, I remember when I was younger, more towards that 12 age, just going to the bathroom and bawling my eyes out, understandably, and, trying to ignore it. That's what I did to try to cope with it, even though it's not coping. It's just putting a band-aid on the situation, So I just bawl my eyes out, keep it pushing, act like nothing was happening. I would use pads because nobody was shoving nothing up inside of me, okay? That was not gonna be an option, especially for the saying of my masculinity. Moving on. So I got to a point where I was just like, I don't even want to use pads, and don't do this. This is completely unhygienic, and not safe, not clean, no, just don't do it. So basically, if I was on the move, 7th grade or something like that, luckily I didn't smell like some other people do. I just get, just for the occasion. So I just had a little red, and I would take like toilet paper, and I ain't gotta say much. Just know that I substituted the pads for the toilet paper because I don't know, psychologically it felt more masculine to me, and it felt like I could get away with it because you gotta pay for pads, and it's like if I initiate that purchase, then I'm in some way accepting the fact that I'm going to be a woman, right? That's what it equated to for me, and I didn't want to accept that fact because I rejected so much. I understood what I was aspiring to be, or become more of. So just looking at that fact, I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't even like the fact that I'm getting these. I'm going to be on testosterone soon. What is the fastest way I can deal with the leakage, given my situation, and what's cheap? So, like I said, I just take the toilet paper and call it a day. And like I said, I didn't smell or anything like that. So, and I wasn't heavy either. I still remember my first time. I just remember I got like this really bad, like it was kind of like my stomach area or something. It was in so much pain. I caved in. I was just like, I was so pissy. It was like a bad day. And then I remember it was like my stepmom, and yeah, it was like my stepmom. She was just like, I think Sean got his period. And as soon as I heard that, bro, my mind blew. I didn't know how to cope with it. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it was like, that was the end of the world. Point blank period. I was done. So that's why I always kind of just rejected it. I didn't want to initiate those purchases. I didn't want to become part of that type of, because you know, when you get that, people say it's initiating you to your womanhood, basically. And I would have friends, like girl friends, be like, "Oh, did you get your period? You know, da 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 da. When you gonna get yours? Da 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 da." I don't know why y'all care so much. Not even about the fact that I'm like trans or anything. But like, no, actually it is, because they'd be like, "Oh, did you get it?" You know, or you wouldn't understand because you're not a girl. I understand. Unfortunately, I had it early. Well, not early, but like earlier than others. So every time I told y'all, I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know how that feels. I don't know that pain. I 100% do. I went through it. Didn't want to admit it because then it kind of admits that portion of me that I reject the idea of so much. And luckily, when I started testosterone, I want to say like within 2 weeks, maybe 4 max, the menstrual cycle was done finito for me. So that's why I ain't ever looked back after that. And it's really interesting because, you know, it's one of those things that it's like, hush, don't talk about, because, you know, it's that feminine thing. And you want to be as masculine as possible. At least I do. That's, well, I was, or I am, or whatever. So having those type of, not traits, those type of components of a female, it made me go insane, you know? And I just think back to how unhygienic I dealt with the situation was. Because I knew if I accepted it, a lot of women or girls in my life would have saw me differently. By rejecting it, they were like, "Oh, yeah, he's a dude. He's not gonna go through it. You know, he caught it perfect timing." You know, stuff like that. Yeah. So it just makes me think. It just makes me think. So, and I get this question on testosterone, like take away or get rid of your period. I want to say yes. I know what to be. I know everyone that has taken testosterone has had it gone away, but I don't want to say like yes 100%. And then like there's that one case of that one person that ends up getting it, but like I want to say 99.99% yes, it's gone. So I'm looking that way because someone is like standing outside, looks like they're pointing towards me, don't know who they are, so I'm kind of like confused. Anyways, but that was my experience with periods. That's my experience of being trans and having periods. So yeah, that's why I do empathize with women a lot when they go through that feeling. Even though afterwards, after that one day, I never actually felt that pain again. I don't know why. It was just like after that day, it just be, you know, I just had that spotting, leakage, whatever. But I never felt that pain. I don't really know where I was going much with this video, other than I just wanted to talk about periods because I'm getting a lot of those questions on my TikTok, and I was like, let me just address this real quick in a video. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it's kind of short, weird, awkward, and triggering, but here's some more food for thought. So yeah, deuces.